We want the political parties to stop using housing as a political game and see the people who are actually suffering through this crisis. I'm a community worker with the Older Women's Network, and I often hear stories from older women who are homeless, sleeping in their cars, their vans, and also perfecting the art of couch surfing. There is a complete lack of affordable, accessible, long-term housing for them. So my question to politicians is, how many case studies do you need? How bad do the statistics have to get before we see housing, that real investment in social public housing, and more importantly, taxation reform that will make housing a human right and not an investor right?
You're absolutely right. There is a housing crisis in Australia. This year, there will be 160,000 homes completed. That is the lowest number of housing completions since 1989.
But it didn't happen overnight.
35 years ago. No, it didn't happen overnight, but nobody has failed to notice that for most of the last several years, most governments, state and federal, have been Labor governments.
I think for the older women that we advocate and lobby for, we see this as what we're living through now is the fruits of policies of politicians that have made very bad decisions years and years ago. And so we are living through that. You're right. It is very difficult to see an overnight solution to this. We want the political parties to stop using housing as a political game and see the people who are actually suffering through this crisis and stop blaming each other, stop blaming migrants, stop blaming international students, and just get to investment in social and affordable housing.
I want to get to my next question. Quick answer.
One of the fastest growing cohorts of Australians in poverty is women over the age of 50 who don't own a home. And we need to address it, and we need to address it now.